Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates reveal Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, could express 6 heartfelt words following the revelation of Liam Spencer's, Scott Clifton, medical secrets. Currently, Liam is tightly guarding the details of his hospital ordeal, relying on Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline Messins Wood, to remain discreet as well. Liam won't be able to keep his condition a secret from Bill and those around him indefinitely. This is particularly relevant as he seems to be on the verge of discovering that he has an inoperable brain tumor. Faced with the possibility of limited time, Liam might embark on a journey of self-reflection. Despite the tension from their last confrontation, the history between Liam and Bill may become insignificant in the larger picture. While Liam struggles to comprehend why Bill would go to such extremes to help Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, clinging to resentment now seems pointless. If Liam senses that his time is running out, he may feel compelled to reach out to Bill during what could be his last months. Similarly, Bill's anger might dissipate quickly once he understands that Liam suffered a serious medical emergency on his property. This realization will likely leave Bill regretting that he wasn't there to call for help sooner. Eventually, Bill will receive updates about the devastating diagnosis of Liam's inoperable brain tumor, which could also alter his relationship with Liam. While Liam had previously questioned Bill's ability to express his love, the unfolding of these medical revelations might prompt Bill to finally open up and share his true feelings. When confronted with the potential loss of his son, Bill might find himself compelled to share some significant truths. This moment could profoundly transform Bill's feelings and foster a deeper connection with Liam. While it would be preferable for this to occur under more favorable conditions, both Liam and Bill might still value the opportunity to strengthen their relationship. After Liam's medical secrets are revealed, Bill could find himself uttering 6 heartfelt words. "I love you and I'm sorry." This expression could pave the way for Bill to regain Liam's forgiveness and mend their relationship in the upcoming episodes. Of course, there's no certainty that Liam will actually face a dire outcome in this B&B plotline. Given the numerous dramatic twists we've witnessed, it's entirely plausible that Liam could receive some unexpected good news in the future. After all, it wasn't that long ago that Eric Forrester, John Cook, faced a fatal outcome. An experimental procedure could come Liam's way and his life could be saved. Nevertheless, the bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that Bill and Liam may start envisioning ways to rebuild their bond, no matter how much time Liam has left. Los Angeles never sleeps, not when secrets are circling like sharks, and certainly not when one of those secrets could shatter lives, reputations, and relationships in one explosive blow. At the heart of this storm is Liam Spencer, once the moral compass of the Forresters, Spencers, and Logans, now standing on shaky ground as a deeply personal and potentially damaging medical revelation is about to come to light. And when it does, Bill Spencer, father, mogul, and master of fierce loyalty, will utter 6 powerful words that could change everything. But first, let's rewind. A hidden truth begins to surface. Steffy had been feeling uneasy for days. At first, she chalked it up to the usual chaos: work, kids, Finn's distant behavior, and Liam's increasingly erratic mood swings. But then came the night she dropped Kelly off at Liam's and found him talking to himself in a mirror. Liam's expression had been hollow, his tone too rehearsed, as if he were playing a character. When she stepped in, he snapped out of it quickly, offering a rushed excuse about rehearsing a podcast script. Steffy didn't buy it. Within days, Hope mentioned similar strange encounters, Liam showing up late, forgetting plans entirely, then vehemently denying he'd agreed to them at all. He wasn't drinking, and there was no sign of drugs. But his personality was shifting, paranoid, impulsive, and sometimes even cruel. What no one expected was that the cause would be medical and deeply alarming. The shocking diagnosis. Finn, ever the devoted doctor, decided to confront Liam. Under the guise of a wellness checkup for Kelly, he offered Liam a quick in-home exam. Though suspicious, Liam relented. What Finn uncovered shook him to his core. Liam had an undiagnosed neurological condition. Microseizures affecting the frontal lobe, likely caused by a head injury from a long-forgotten accident, possibly the rooftop incident years ago with Bill. These seizures were small but cumulative, slowly altering Liam's behavior, affecting memory, decision-making, and impulse control. And worse, it appeared Liam had been hiding symptoms for months. Why? Because he knew something was wrong. The fallout begins. When Steffi, Hope, and Brooke learned of the diagnosis, reactions ranged from concern to heartbreak. But when Bill heard his rage was volcanic, he stormed into the hospital, bypassing security with a power only Dollar Bill could wield. He cornered Finn in an exam room, eyes blazing. "You knew, and you didn't tell me." Finn tried to explain the need for confidentiality, how he only just confirmed the diagnosis. But Bill wasn't listening, not really, because beneath the fury there was fear. His son had been suffering, alone, in silence, and someone, anyone, should have seen it. Liam's breakdown. Back at the Spencer estate, Liam sat alone. His hands trembled as he tried to write a letter to Kelly, unsure whether he'd be himself long enough to finish it. Voices whispered in his mind, old memories, imagined conversations. His reality blurred more each day. In one moment, he thought he was back in Italy with Hope. In the next, he was screaming at Steffi for betraying him, though she hadn't. Then Bill entered. No warning, no knock. Just a father who saw his son on the edge of collapse. "Liam," he said gently, far gentler than anyone would expect from the man nicknamed Dollar Bill. Liam looked up, haunted. "Dad, am I going crazy?" Bill sat beside him, eyes dark with something more intense than anger, sorrow. And then he said the 6 words. Bill's 6 powerful words. "I should have seen it sooner, son." That was it. Not a tirade, not a business plan, not even an inspirational speech. Just 6 quiet, heartbreaking words from a father mourning the signs he missed. It broke Liam. He cried for the first time in years, really cried. The kind of sob that comes from realizing you're not okay, and haven't been for a long time. Bill pulled him into a hug, strong and unrelenting. "We'll fix this," he whispered. "Whatever it takes." The ripple effect. But the world doesn't pause for personal tragedy. Once the diagnosis became public knowledge, thanks to a leaked report from someone inside the hospital, rumors spiraled. Was Liam fit to co-parent? Should he step back from Spencer Publications? Was he dangerous? Katie rushed to defend him publicly. So did Hope, who gave an emotional interview on Eye on Fashion. "He's not a villain, he's sick, and we're going to help him heal." But the most unexpected supporter, Steffi, despite everything, despite their tumultuous past, the pain he caused, she stood by him. "Kelly deserves a healthy father. That means we support him, not abandon him." Even Thomas, suspicious at first, backed down after hearing the full story. If I can get a second chance, so can Liam. Still, there was one holdout, Sheila Carter. Sheila's game. The news was gold for Sheila. With Liam incapacitated and Finn focused on his ex-wife's ex-husband, Sheila saw a crack in the perfect little family and planned to exploit it. She approached Steffi late one night, pretending to be concerned. "Sweetheart, do you really think Finn can be objective? Liam's unstable. That's a fact. And you're putting Kelly at risk." Steffi didn't fall for it. Not exactly, but the seed was planted. Sheila knew all it would take was one more push, a missed visit, a violent outburst, a confrontation taken too far, and Steffi might see Liam as a threat. Then she could remind Finn who was truly loyal. Bill goes to war. But Bill had his own strategy. No one was going to use his son's condition against him, not the press, not the Forresters, and certainly not Sheila Carter. He convened a legal team, reassessed Liam's shares in Spencer Publications, drafted medical power of attorney papers, giving himself partial control of Liam's affairs until recovery. He even paid a visit to Sheila's hotel room, an unannounced meeting that left her shaken. "Tree to make a move," he growled. "And I'll bury you again. You're not touching my son. Not now, not ever." Sheila smiled, that dangerous curl of her lip. "He's not the same man you remember, Bill. He might bury himself." A family divided. Meanwhile, the rift between the Logans and Forresters deepened. Brooke wanted Liam back at Forrester in a limited role to keep him occupied, but Ridge and Eric hesitated. The brand couldn't afford a scandal. Hope, torn between love and responsibility, considered stepping away from the Hope for the future line if Liam couldn't be involved. Even RJ and Luna found themselves caught in the middle. RJ tried to defend Liam, but Luna, worried about her own mental health after recent stress, expressed concerns about being around someone who might spiral again. Only Bill stayed resolute. "Family doesn't walk away when things get hard," he told his sons. "That's when we dig in, that's when we fight." The road to redemption. Liam entered an intensive treatment program in a private facility near Big Bear. Doctors were hopeful. Surgery might reduce the seizures. Therapy could restore cognitive balance. But the emotional work, rebuilding trust with those he'd hurt, would take longer. In his first group session, he was asked to name the one thing he wanted most. He didn't say hope. He didn't say his job. He said, "To be someone my daughter is proud of." Back in Lay, Bill told Wyatt, "That's our Liam. He's still in there." And despite the chaos, the power plays, and the whispers of scandal, there was hope. Final scene. A quiet reunion. Weeks later, after successful treatment, Liam returned to Lay for a supervised visit with Kelly. They met at the Cliff House, neutral ground. Steffi watched from a distance as Kelly ran into her father's arms. Liam knelt, smiling with tears in his eyes. Not shaky, not confused, just present. Bill stood beside Steffi, arms crossed. "She missed him," she whispered. "So did I," Bill replied, voice thick. And as Liam carried his daughter to the beach, her laughter echoing against the tide, Bill muttered again, this time to himself, "Yeah, should have seen it sooner, son. But I'm here now, and I'm not leaving." Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldly and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.